All right, fast and delicious spaghetti is now up and ready to be served.
Welcome to the world's first Showcast.
I'm Coach E.
I'm Mulodiq,
and we are the Merchants.
Today,
we're going to be cooking a fast and delicious spaghetti.
And I'm going to be breaking down, showing y'all a featured track with T-Pain, showing y'all how to blend y'all vocals and make it sound crispy. Now let's get started.
All right, so let's cook this fast and delicious spaghetti. Today, we're going to be using ground turkey as the meat. So I'm going to go ahead and add some oil to my pan. Just a little bit. You don't need too much. And some people like to do the onions and peppers first. I'm going to go ahead and start with the ground turkey. Now, I recommend to use 1 ground turkey and then 1 ground turkey sausage. Yes, it's going to bring that flavor out. Today, I'm just using ground turkey, but y'all going to want to try it with the ground turkey sausage. So let's get started, you guys. Now, I already have it open because I rinsed off the meat. Y'all know we clean our meat over here, okay? All right. Let's turn that stove up. You can have your oven up, not your oven, your stove up to medium high heat. Right in the middle at number 4 or even 5 is okay. And we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Make sure you get it all out. What I love about this, if you are like struggling to learn how to cook, spaghetti is one of the easiest meals that you can learn how to cook, you guys. You don't need to do much. And I'm going to be showing you the seasonings, the exact measurements, and everything is going to be down low in the description box. All right, you guys, I call this beating the meat. Ladies, comment below if you beat the meat. But don't have your mind in the gutter because this is what I mean. So you gotta smash it. Maybe I should have said smash the meat, not beat the meat. We want to make sure it's gonna go into small chunks. Okay, I can't lie to y'all. I thought this was defrost, but it's not all the way defrost, but it's gonna be okay, you guys. And when y'all come back to see, y'all gonna see that it's gonna be in small chunks. You want them to be as small so all the seasoning can distribute between the meat. When you have like too many chunks and stuff like that, it doesn't season too well. So, and if you have like one of those meat smasher things that everybody is using, that's a good tool for this one. But guess what, baby? We're going to use what we have. Yes, I'm using a potato smasher. All right. You got to put your back into it now, you guys. You see the back? If the back ain't gliding like that, you ain't doing it right. You got to beat the meat and have your back like this, okay?
So you like beating the meat?
Just your meat.
All right.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's get back to this, you guys. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Okay, so you know, we've been together, married 3 years, going on 4. But what's something that, if you were to go back or think back, what's something that you wish you would have known before jumping into a relationship, or give advice to somebody that, you know, is trying to find out what they need to do or what they should do before they get in a relationship?
For me, first of all, that's a good question. I would definitely say, I think I would go with know how they were raised. When you are coming from a home, you bring what you learn from home inside your home, basically. So however we were raised, whether that was good or bad, healthy habits, unhealthy habits, you bring that with your significant other. So I would say, since we got together so young, I would tell other people to pay attention to how a person was raised. because that can just make or break the relationship. So for an example, let's just say for me, I'm going to use something small. I had to clean up every week. My mom taught me, you keep a clean house. But let's just say me and you were to move in and you don't keep a clean house. Now that's something that I have to deal with because your upbringing, no one told you to keep a clean house. So that's just something small, but I would just encourage people to make sure they pay attention to who they're dealing with. Look at the people in the family, look at their patterns and the stuff that they do, because that is most likely what your significant other will be bringing into the home.
So you're saying there's some people out here with some bad upbringings?
It's people out here with some bad upbringings, and it doesn't have to be like such a big thing, but like I was taught you clean up at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And let's just say you wasn't taught that. That's going to be a problem, because here I am cleaning up, but here you are making a mess. So people have to take in consideration those type of things. Pay attention when you go over to their home. Is their home clean? If it's not, that person might not have been taught to keep a clean house. That's flag. Just an example. That's a red flag. You're right. But that's just an example. It doesn't have to be that small, but pay attention to how a person was raised.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think that's a more overall. Mm-hmm. That's, either the man or woman.
Yeah.
Gotta pay attention to the where they came from.
Yeah.
But for mine, I think, this is gonna be towards the males.
Okay.
Stay focused on your dream or your goals that you're going for. Mm-hmm. Stay focused.
So hold on, wait a minute. When you say stay focused on that, are you saying like you should never get in a relationship? Or are you saying like what are you saying when you say that?
I mean, I hate to say it, but that's not what I'm saying.
You can be honest, babe. I just want to hear it from the...
That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying sometimes it could slow you down. Sometimes it could redirect your path. You're still going to get there, but it can redirect your path, sometimes if you don't stay focused. So you got to stay focused, mm-hmm. and you got to know what you're going for. Mm-hmm. You got to know and be strong-willed on it, okay? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say get to your career and stuff like that before you find your soulmate or whatever, because mm-hmm. once you get into your career,
you don't know who's going to be for you.
You don't know who's for you. Everybody, they're going to be out here for the money. They see you balling or whatever. They just want that, okay? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be hard to find love then, mm-hmm. or find someone you can trust or be loyal with. Mm-hmm. But I would say just if you get with someone before you are fully successful, at least still be on the path of becoming successful, not trying to still figure it out. At least mm-hmm. be on the path, and also remain focused. Do not allow anything or anyone to distract what you have and what you're going for.
Okay, and you know what? Because I can see your point of view as a guy, being the leader of the household. Everything seems to fall into your hands if something goes wrong or right. So I can understand what your point of view. At first, I thought you were saying something else.
Nah.
But if you were, I would have had to respect it either way.
Nope. I won't say nothing else.
Or were you?
Y'all comment down below what y'all think as well. Give us y'all point of views down in the comment section, and
tell us what y'all
think. Yeah.
Yep. And I actually got another one.
What's another one? What you got?
Knowing when to leave.
Knowing when to leave.
And I'm talking about girlfriends and boyfriends. Knowing when to leave. Ladies, it's like we like to stay for so long, and then you want to leave once you got the kids, we should have seen the red flags be in your face, and now you want to leave. You got this kid, y'all done already got married, or y'all not married yet. I just feel like a lot of women wait till the last minute to leave. No. Your first red flag, or I'm talking about a red flag, not something that you're like, I don't agree with that, but that's not something that's not a non-negotiable for me. Y'all like to
stay in a relationship after they already see that it ain't right. And then when it get real bad,
you want to leave.
They want to leave, or they want to be upset at the other person when you gotta be upset at yourself.
You have to be upset at yourself. And I do know, like, once you have kids, you do see things differently. But ladies, we got to be held responsible. If you did it one time with one guy like that, okay, cool. But now you picking and choosing the same guy over and over. You got to just know when it's a red flag at the beginning. Because it gets harder and harder and harder.
Sure enough, dude. Speaking from experience.
No, I'm not speaking from no experience, but I'm speaking from seeing other ladies like
going through it,
just going through it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And you can't tell nobody to leave their person or leave their man or anything of that nature, but he been doing this. Been doing it. And now it's a problem?
What you got to say about the women that talking about they demonetized? What you got to say about the demonetized?
And you demonetize and you go somewhere else. That's why we should not. Because I did it too, you guys. We should not be doing it before we are married. You wouldn't be demonetized and he hitting the spots that you never got hit before.
Hitting the bottom of it.
Hitting the bottom of it. He would not be doing that if he was not having sex with him before marriage anyway. We put ourselves as women in situations and now we upset about it. But it's certain things that God has set up for us that we should not be doing before marriage anyway.
Exactly.
So that's the problem, and we have to be held responsible
it's your
for
fault.
Giving our body away to somebody that's not ours.
It's your fault. The D got you in a chokehold.
And now he get to stomp on you, do whatever he wants.
Foot on your neck.
Foot on your hand on your neck. Giving it to you. Just behind you. Just giving it. And he's so, oh my God. Just doing too much.
Yeah, but y'all comment down below. Tell us what y'all think, y'all. We just, we just had to add a little funness in it, but we serious though. Y'all need to stop with that demonetized stuff, okay? Get yourself saved, Matthias.
Get yourself
and
saved.
Fix yourself.
Fix yourself.
All right.
Anything for the guys, man?
Guys, stop trying to flaunt your money.
Oh my goodness.
If you got money, hold it to yourself. Cause you're gonna get the wrong thing. You out there fishing. You're gonna go ahead. You trying to get catfish, and you're gonna get a crab. Okay, you're gonna get a crab. You out there looking for catfish.
Out there telling me, I make this much. I got 2 jobs. I got 3 jobs. I do stocks.
Stop trying to
real
be
estate.
Flashy. And they don't even really do it for the women. They be doing it for the other dudes. So I don't even know.
Telling the dudes, I do this, I do that. You right, man.
Yeah, stop trying to impress these other guys. Please, stop doing that. And stop trying to reel these women in with your money.
And then just like we just told the ladies, it be your fault. It's your fault why she a gold digger. It's your fault. You got the girl that got to get her lashes done every 2 days, wigs on, it's a hat on, and now she is lifting up and she got to go get it done. Okay? Now you upset. Dang, she's spending all my money. But that's how you got her.
2 caterpillars on the eyes.
2 caterpillars. Just like this. Birds and caterpillars. One bird, caterpillar on the top. Another bird, caterpillar on the top. It's you.
Y'all should be ashamed now.
You the reason why. Now you upset.
Comment down below.
All right, so we are back. The meat is basically cooked. We're going to go ahead and season. So I started off with some Himalayan salt. Okay. Then we're going to do some onion powder. You don't need to do too much, but just enough, baby, because we are going to be using store broth sauce, because this is for people that work hard, that's getting home. They just want to make sure they have a delicious meal that they can cook for their family. So that was garlic. The first one was onion, you guys. I think I said garlic twice. Italian seasoning. Can never go wrong. right. I am going to use a little bit of garlic paste. I'm going to just put a line. Okay, like that. And we're going to go ahead and add our red onions, purple onions, whatever you want to call it. We like a lot of onions because onions add flavor. And we're going to let that cook down. And let's mix it up real good. Let all that season and flavors come together. Smells delicious already. All right, you guys. So while that's cooking up, we're gonna go ahead and go over to see what Mulodiq is cooking up.
All right, y'all. So you already know it's your boy Mulodiq, and you in my office, okay? I'm about to show y'all how I get down. But today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make y'all vocals crispy and also blend in with the featured track that you're working on. I'm gonna be showing y'all a couple of plugins that I use to make my vocals sound like they sound. All right, and then I'm gonna show y'all at the end. So right here, this is a compression. I'm not gonna be too techie with you guys because I know it's beginners on here, but this is a compression right here. It takes the high and the lows of your vocals and brings it out. All right, you can change it however you want to based on your vocals and your sound when you mix. This right here is called an EQ. If you don't want your vocals to sound muddy, you're gonna get it EQ'd. If you don't want it to sound nasally, EQ. If you want it to sound crispy, EQ. Okay, take out the lows, EQ. This right here is the low, this is the high, these are the mids. All right, EQ. Simple as that. Right here, it's called deverb, which is really just a reverb. You went to the museum and talked and your vocals was bouncing off the walls. That's basically what this is right here. When you do reverb, you don't want to add too much. So we got 13% on there. Because if you add too much, you're going to sound like you're underwater. Reverb just adds that spark to it, you guys. And I got another reverb right here as well, just to, add a little more spark to it. And then also, last but not least, we have the delay. All right. Everybody knows what that delay does. That delay, you got to have that delay for certain records. With this record specifically, I had the delay, and the delay is low. All right, because we didn't really need too much. But that is the plugins that I use to boost up my vocals and to have my vocals crispy and to blend in with this featured track that I got with T-Pain. All right, so let me let y'all listen to it.
Got faith in me and you, ride through it all, you know how we do. It's cold out here, but I feel warm when I'm with you. But ain't no mountain that we can't climb, no ocean too deep or too wide. We unbreakable, girl, you and I. When the ice stop tripping in the ladies, be silently rub on it, baby. I ain't no minute man, girl, we gon' be all night long. I remember we was low, flying high now. Say we'll never make it, that's a lie now. Say the ones that's blessed is the ones that believe without seeing.
So y'all heard it. That is the song that I got featured with T-Pain, and that's, I'm featured on the song, okay? But that's what I got. If you like how it sounds, comment down below. And also just take y'all time when you're mixing, okay? Do it how you want it to sound, okay? It's no rush. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go back over there to Coach E and check on that spaghetti, cause I'm hungry. I know you are. So let's go see what's going on.
All right, and y'all already know that was another fire track. I can't lie, it really sounded like you was in the studio, babe. Like, you really mixed that very well.
Thank you.
T-Pain.
Shout out.
Okay. So now we have the onions and the ground turkey over here. I don't like soft veggies, so I wait until later to pour the green. I was supposed to say green beans, y'all. To pour the green peppers in. Okay, and I still have half of the green peppers over here because the rest I'm going to add when I pour in the sauce. And we're going to just let these cook down for about, I would say 3 to 4 minutes before we go ahead and add our spaghetti sauce. But not just any spaghetti sauce, you guys. I'm going to make this taste like it was homemade. I got some extra seasonings and tips that I'm going to add to the sauce.
All right, you guys, you already know what it is. Merchant motivation. And today, we're just going to be talking to the people that feel in their heart that they are not where they are supposed to be in life. And it's because you're not listening.
You're not listening. You have listened to everybody else except for the person that has the story written already for your life.
And that's God.
That's God.
You're not listening to God. There's a lot of things that you knew in your soul that you were supposed to do, but you let other people tell you not to do it, and you didn't do it.
And sometimes people, it can be your close friends that do this, your family, it can be your spouse, it can be your parents, and it can be that they really have your best interest, but it's still not what God has promised for you in your life. So we have to separate the two. Yes, I love my parents, or yes, I love my spouse, but this is what God told me to do, and I have to do it, even if I look crazy or stupid at the beginning.
Yes, because God promised us a life of abundance. He said his word never fails. So if your life does not reflect his word, you have done something wrong, not God. You can't be upset and feel that God is not listening to you. He can hear you, but he may not be blessing you right now because you are not in alignment with him. So it's time for us all to get in alignment with the Lord. It's time for us all to get in alignment with the Bible and the words of Jesus Christ and God. It's time for us to listen, pay attention, and listen. Don't let nothing distract you from what the purpose God has in store for you. All right.
And sometimes it's going to be difficult. The decision may be, hey, I need you to pack up. I need you to leave everything you know, come to a different state and spread my word. I need you to catch a plane right now and do as I say. You may not understand it now, but when you get it done, you will understand.
Yeah.
We got to listen.
You got to listen. You're going to be scared doing it, but do it scared. You're going to be scared.
And you don't have to be scared because he's there with you.
Yeah.
But the human in us, we're going to be scared. But just know you're not alone.
Yeah,
he's guiding you to exactly where he wants you to be.
Yep. Just like we told y'all, this right here that we're doing, we was holding off on it.
Yeah.
But now we're finally doing it, and we've been getting great results. Something that we could have been getting.
Been gotten started. Been at least doing it for a year by now.
Yep. But we
waited.
Yeah, we waited.
And guess what? When you wait, it delays your blessing.
It does. You're going to still get it.
Yep.
But it's going to be delayed. So let's get in alignment with the Lord, y'all. We follow the word of Jesus Christ, you guys. So if you don't,
you may believe in somebody else. That's your belief. But our belief, and we feel the one and only Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's the only way to go. So, yep, that's merchant motivation. We hope we was able to encourage you, motivate you to get up and follow your purpose.
Let's get it.
Wait a minute. Have you subscribed yet? Come on, what you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and give us a thumbs up, all right? And hit that notification bell so you know when we post again.
All right, you guys. Green peppers are in there. I'm seasoning it again with the onion powder, garlic powder, Italian. If I can get it open, you guys. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and pour in our sweet traditional basil spaghetti sauce. All right. There we go. Whew, usually I gotta ask my husband for some help. We're gonna pour it in. Mix it in. I am going to be adding some vegetable stock to this. So I did pour some vegetable stock in the pot. I'm going to go ahead and add my fresh garlic. This is about 4 to 5 cloves. Make sure you get that in there. Also, I'm going to be adding some fresh basil leaves inside here. Okay, you could just pour it in there. This is going to add the fresh taste to it. This is what I was telling y'all, that it's going to add an extra oomph to your spaghetti, and it's going to taste homemade when people come over, even when you use a can. Then we are going to add a little bit of thyme also, and we're going to just do it like this, you guys. You can take it off like this, or you can put the whole leaf in there, whichever one works for you. I'm gonna just do it like this, and you don't need much fresh thyme, but again, this is going to add the freshness, and it's going to, I'm telling y'all, this trick, people are going to think you made the sauce homemade. All right, you guys, so I put the thyme, fresh basil, the rest of the green peppers. You're going to mix it up, and we're going to go ahead and put a lid on here and let it cook for 15 minutes, and then it'll be ready. Okay, so now we're going ahead and put our spaghetti in our pan. I put oil, or you can put butter, and then of course you put enough salt. And we're going to cook it until it gets al dente. And you guys, y'all let me know in the comments if you like your spaghetti mixed in the sauce, or you like to put your noodles down first, then the spaghetti on top. Me and my husband have a war going on. What team you want, babe?
I want the spaghetti on it.
You like it mixed in, babe.
That's what I meant.
Babe, you like it mixed in.
Yes, I want it mixed in, y'all.
I like it on top. I don't like too much sauce. So I'm more, give me dry noodles. Yes, I said dry because I make sure it's nice and buttery. But give me dry noodles and put that nice sauce on top. Y'all let me know what y'all team Coach E or team Mulodiq. All right, you guys. So I know I said 15 minutes, but I say between 10 to 15 minutes. It should look like this. And you can go ahead and mix it up. Make sure those flavors come out. And here we are, you guys. We are finished. Now, you see the basil leaves in there. I do take those out. I don't keep those in. I don't want anybody eating that. You can keep them in, but me personally, I take them out.
Wait a minute, have you subscribed yet? Come on, what you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and give us a thumbs up, all right? And hit that notification bell so you know when we post again.
All right, fast and delicious spaghetti is now up and ready to be served. Y'all already know what time it is. Time to taste it.
Welcome back, y'all. And that spaghetti was fire.
Thank
I
you.
like how you did that tasting too.
I know you like how I did the tasting. If you want the full recipe, it's going to be down low in the description.
And if you want to hear the full song, it's going to also be down low in the description. And you can follow my YouTube channel as well. Just to let you guys know, the music you're listening to, I do not own any rights to it, okay? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we post again.
Thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 5.
Episode 5, baby, of the world's
first Showcast. I go by the name of Coach E.
I'm Mulodiq.
And we are the Merchants. See y'all next time.